They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Berry. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Martin. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game. There he goes. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. With the catch, it's Garcia. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got it in the middle, it's Berry. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the back. That's reeled in. It's Garcia. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unloads to the right. This one's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Looking for a crease. It's Gant. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still...
Touchdown, Kent State! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
No chance to return. That one a booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
And the Zips can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Off the play fake. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's some pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously
breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And the golden flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Golden Flashes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the run. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride. Turning it on. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Back to pass, it's Finley. Bringing the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Zips with the 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Okay, ready? 2nd down coming up.
So Kent State beats Akron and claims the wagon wheel, and look at him down there riding it like a southbound train. Ooh, mama rock me. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. ready for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on another team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Chippewas will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Kent State's offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball.
Turning on the Jets. Past the 20, the 10, touchdown, Golden Flashes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Chippewas offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Creates a little room. Quick step and go. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. And the Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lavis. Oh, they're after him. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's talk for a minute about Central Michigan. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Chips. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That's caught. It's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the golden flashes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Golden Flashes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Touchdown, Kent State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
The Chippewas will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Pulls it in down the sideline. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
14, Central Michigan, 7.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Martin. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Berry.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Working that left side now. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't leave your assignment.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He leaves it with his back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Harris. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's the this offense with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Give him 109 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Turning it on! Past the first down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Chippewas want to crank the tempo. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
The Golden Flashes will kick it away to start the second half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
It's a running room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Golden Flashes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Garcia. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Garcia. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And the punishment has been extended.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Pressure coming, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, These guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're working that left side. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
42, Central Michigan, 10.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The inside handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Labus. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Kent State, 49, Central Michigan, 10.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This thing has sort of gotten away in the last couple of positions. There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Berry. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week